Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we discuss the purchase of the largest cognac producers in France being sold to Fawn and Keith Weaver.
Yeah! USA! USA! USA!
Fawn Weaver.
I love
Fawn
it.
Weaver.
I love it.
It's fantastic. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Katie Joyce, Kathy Poole, and Ryan Thompson.
Hey, gang, what's up?
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Yeah, I saw this. I was incredibly excited. Again, this is a win for those of us here that live in St. Louis. A huge blow when Anheuser-Busch got sold off, and it was outside the country, and it's a whole thing. It's no longer St. Louis owned, and this is very cool. It's hard to imagine that again. And this isn't Diageo that bought this. This is Fawn and Keith Weaver. It's such a cool thing. But we'll talk about that after the break. For right now, Katie said there's something she wanted to talk about. What is that, Katie?
Yes, I would like to know if everyone is extremely disturbed if there's someone next to you snoring at night. And sorry, John. I thought of this as well because as we've been recording, poor John has a cough and he's been like trying to hold in his cough, and I'll like tell him like, okay, I'm muted so he can like fully cough. And it reminded me of if I have someone snoring next to me, I get irate in the middle of the night. So the other night, John was snoring a bit, and I would wake him up and move him to like, hey, move, you're snoring. Right. So he rolls over, he still snores. So I push him, I'm like, hey, you're still snoring. And he goes, my face is buried in the pillow. And the first thing that comes to my mind is, I'm going to smother you with that pillow if you don't stop snoring.
Absolutely.
But then I have friends who their spouse snores and they just like put up with it somehow. I'm like, absolutely not. So I want to see if everyone was the same on absolutely irate immediately if someone is snoring.
Great small talk, by the way, Katie. I'm really intrigued on this one myself. I've got a reverse psychology thing I use, and it's worked for me forever. But I'd like to hear everyone else's comments before.
Okay, then he'll weigh in as a professional.
Choice over snoring, a reverse
psychology thing,
or maybe on yourself. Okay, we'll wait to hear what he has to say.
Well,
yeah,
I like the flashlight, by the way.
I'm not scared of you anymore.
Yeah. It's like he's about to tell us ghost stories, so like he's gonna host something creepy.
For the listeners, Ryan is creepy.
Yeah. So McNew, you were snoring. What?
Yeah. So I was about to murder Chris before he got a CPAP. He got one, and we're happy now. But before that, I would literally he sleeps through anything. Like a train could run through our house, and he would just be like, what happened? No, he sleeps through everything, and I do not. But he would snore so loud. I would even go to the couch, and I could hear him from downstairs. And I was like, I'm going to murder you or move if you don't do something. So he got a CPAP. We're happy now. But I cannot handle it because I'm just like, they don't know they're doing it, but I'm like, I'm about to kill you. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I want to murder you with this pillow.
I'm like, I bet it's quieter in prison right now, so it's worth murdering you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do good at
Wow.
Christmas.
Is this
So-
why all old people have 2 bedrooms?
Yeah,
Yes,
of
I
course.
think it
Do
is.
you guys have 2 bedrooms?
Has to be.
No,
Because-
I guess I'm not
wait,
old enough
Kathy,
yet.
Kathy. You
I
just
mean, I'd
said
like
this is
to,
why
but,
all old people have 2 bedrooms. Steve, do you have 2 bedrooms?
And he didn't even catch
I'm
it.
her definition of old, so I'm older than her. So so that's the qualifier.
Barely. I mean, of us, I'm second oldest on the podcast,
So, yeah.
so it's okay.
Yeah. Snoring, it's not pleasant, but I mean, I have to say I'm guilty of snoring. So what are you going to do? I try not to, and but I don't think I'm a bad snorer. I think I'm just I'm more of the gentle, just consistent. I could be background noise that helps you fall asleep. I feel
Like
You
a
know,
white noise machine.
I'm not the,
In
song-
my
Like,
house-
we're gonna have to ask the warden to
she snores, by the way. So
Initiate.
yeah. So
In my house, there's a term for that. My dogs do that, and we call it snorzels.
snorzels.
When
Yeah.
they're just, it's like the cutest dog snores,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
the way I
just
snore. It's
snorzels.
nice. It's pleasant.
Kathy, you're tracking how I'm thinking here. Yes.
If my dog snores, I do find it a bit endearing. That I'm like,
Okay.
Like, doesn't that
That's how I
help you
snore.
sleep? Like, that's comforting
Yeah.
to know your
It's
dogs
comforting.
are
Yeah, that's
sleeping.
how I
and
snore.
they're just so
happy.
comfortable and
Yeah.
peaceful.
And
Human
hopefully-
snores, I will elbow you.
Well,
hopefully sleeps with me.
therein lies my reverse psychology. Is when if I'm sleeping next and they're snoring, then I'm like, they're in deep sleep. Great, go for it. And I just like let it put myself to sleep. I like start breathing with them. And like whatever. It's-
Oh God!
This is.
yeah,
What the
Okay.
hell? It got
I'm
weird.
I don't,
I'm happy.
are
they're
you
sleeping.
taking their breath, purge person, or
Hovers over top of them.
Yeah,
Maybe.
hovers over the top of
Is that
them,
weird?
are you
There's something
kills
wrong
them,
with
and
that?
grabs
like
their
Dutch
toenails, and
oven?
then he buries them. So there
some
you
sort
go.
of Dutch oven oxygen situation that you're creating?
Are you guys saying you don't do that?
They
No.
wake up to him right over their face. He's like, no, shh, keep snoring. Keep snoring.
That's right.
Let the sleep
I get
cascade
it.
over
He
Maybe
will
you.
never
Snore,
sleep
snore.
again, and now he's fine.
Yeah,
The
No,
problem
he
is that
snores on
that.
purpose.
so many snores are not even though. It's like if it doesn't have some
Right.
kind of rhythm or
Yeah.
cadence to
That
it.
requires a CPAP machine. That's called sleep apnea.
Yeah. And that makes you want to murder somebody. It's
yeah,
not
that is those ones
He
where it
looks like-
stops, and they're literally stopping breathing.
that man's gonna get a CPAP next week.
Yeah.
That or he's gonna stop breathing for longer because he has died by accident in his sleep.
Okay, and Katie, you do not snore. This has been confirmed.
Not regularly. If I
What if you have a
been
cold?
drinking a lot, or if I have a cold, or if I was crying, then I will snore a little bit.
Here's my
Katie,
story.
how often do you cry?
With my line of work, a decent bit.
Fair.
Fair enough. Yeah.
All right.
All
I've
right.
been told I snore like a dude.
You wake up
Is that a
in the morning, like,
compliment?
hey, you snore like a dude. You're like,
Snore like a dude, and I own it.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
But if you want to be in bed with me,
not while you're sleeping.
there's pluses there. So, okay, so there you go. There you go. On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? I'll
love
start.
how I'm willing to just throw my pride
Oh.
to the wind on this show.
Pride to the wind. I've got 10th Mountain here, and I would say this is 3/4 full, easily 3/4. So I'm expecting good things, Ryan. Here we go. Swat on the set. Solid.
So that was good.
Solid.
That was
Could be
good.
enough. Could be enough. We'll see. Stuck the landing too. No slush or anything like that. Let's have McNew go next.
I think this one might still play. So I have the rye, the doubles batch from the ABV Barrel Shop.
Oh, that's so
I just got
good.
this one last weekend. We're a problem in this neighborhood. So
Yeah. No. I
Lot
still
of-
have the lead. I still got the lead. Ryan, you're next.
Well, I'm excited, guys. I shared previously this afternoon. I was out doing a little hunting and visited 3 of the local liquor stores. It's always nice to check in and see what's going on there. I was looking for some Bookers, but I came across this new brand. I think it's called Hidden Barn,
Oh, look at you.
and even more importantly, the Madeira finish.
Oh, the Madeira finish. Nice.
So I was really excited to see this on the
Is
shelf.
that a green
So
label?
had to support the. It's dark out here. I don't know what color label it is.
Is it a green label or a blue label?
Blue.
Okay.
It's a dark label.
Yeah.
It's dark out here. So So it's
That's from
decided
Sparta,
grab one of
Kentucky.
these balls. Here we go.
No. Oh,
I
Squeak.
feel like that was
You hear
so-
that?
I
That was
know.
squeaky.
My neighbors heard that.
no.
We did it.
So,
I need a new microphone. That was one of the best ones I've ever had.
see, here's why you don't mind people who snore. You're deaf.
You're deaf. All right, Kathy.
Good point.
What do you think?
So, I've got something called Cognac Distilleries Cognac Finish.
Okay.
It's 90 proof, but it's from the Tasters Club. We're going to see what it does. It's a cognac finish.
Okay. Makes
See
sense on the
anything
show.
there?
Oh! That was explosive. That's the lead right there. That's Katie, good luck. That's what you got to beat.
Yeah.
I would just feel
It's
proud
like
of
I'm Evan Neaters tonight.
You're our new Evan Neaters. Yeah.
Okay. I have Bren because it is made in the Cognac region of France.
Okay. Nice.
No.
Katie, you should win just for that theme. Sticking with
Thank
the
you.
theme. That was good.
Okay.
No.
What was that other pop
theme?
that was in there? There was that. Did everyone else hear the previous pop? I heard something.
I heard
it's just
it.
me. What was that? I wonder.
I think it was a microphone squeak.
It was louder than Katie's for sure. So Kathy clearly wins. Kathy
wins.
Cheers.
Good job, Kat.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about this purchase by Fawn Weaver. What an amazing story this is to purchase the largest cognac vineyard. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. We're also sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop focuses exclusively on barrel picks. It's the job of owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot to seek out distilleries that are making the best whiskey in the world, taste through their barrels, and select the ones that are off-profile in the best way possible. They have high standards and refuse to allow anything into their store other than something they would be proud to have their name on. This leads to some really awkward conversations with distilleries that can't make it, but they do it for you, their customers. Learn more about what is going on at their St. Louis-based store by heading over to abvbarrelshop.com. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at neelyfamilydistillery.com.
This is Kathy Cole. I am not KK Poppins, and you are listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Fawn and Keith Weaver and how they bought the largest cognac vineyard.
Yes, we're talking about 40% of the supply of cognac can be attributed to this particular vineyard. So pretty crazy stuff. And
Listen to how beautiful it sounds.
Okay.
Encompassing over 100 acres with, I can't say French words, river frontage and a unique island, the property adjoins a significant cooperage,
Okay.
expansive cellars, and a distillery. Furthermore, it has 50 acres dedicated to the Grand Champagne vineyards. I mean, it just sounds gorgeous. And then when you look at the pictures.
Yeah, it sounds and looks dreamy.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Yeah. Apparently Fosnot went there. So back in the days when he used to get to travel.
That's what he says.
His previous company. Yeah.
Well, Steve planned a crew club trip.
Crew club trip coming up there. We're going to go there for sure.
Passports.
Get your passports ready, folks. So this is exciting. Like I said, this would be something that if you heard that Diageo did it or Pernod Ricard, you'd be like, well, yeah, of course. They're a multinational, global company, and a big purchase like that makes sense. But this is a person. This is a person we know who's been on the show. This is someone who is just a normal individual that has done really well in business, obviously a great business person. But to be able to, get this particular thing, it's just amazing to me. I don't even know how you would begin to do this. It had to cost a fortune. It was not disclosed what the purchase price was. It had to be a boatload of money, but that's exciting stuff. I mean, I think it's just great. Unbelievable.
Buck Travis and Taylor Swift. We got Fawn Weaver in the house.
Right, exactly.
Russian shit. Come on now. Here we go.
Make all the Fireball lipstick you want.
Yeah.
That's right, huh?
Yeah.
These guys are rolling, man. They're kicking ass and taking names, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, they've built a brand, then they've built a distillery, then they've got the bar that's attached to that had the world's longest bar in there, which is pretty cool. So they've got a lot of cool things going on. They got the Uncle Nearest house in with like the Hamptons or something like that. Yep. That's pretty cool too. And then now this, I mean, it's going well. So I'm excited.
She's got Midas's touch in this stuff, man.
She does.
She's a boss.
Yeah, she is a boss.
About Taylor Swift being a boss, but Fawn Weaver.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what she has come out of this. What's her?
Thank you, McNew. I'm with you on that.
Can't wait to see what she makes of this.
Exactly.
Right. I would assume we're going to get some cool Uncle Nearest cognac finish and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That has to be coming down the pike, right? I mean,
yeah. Bren is one of my favorite whiskeys, aged in French Limousine oak and cognac barrels. And so seeing what they could do with Uncle Nearest product in cognac, I am incredibly excited.
Right. Yeah.
So with it being a winery, she has what she calls the grown folk mimosas that she makes with Uncle Nearest. So I can see her doing like her own sparkling wine too, and like trademarking that more than
some good options there. I'm McNew for sure.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
I'd really like to see the cap table on this and see who the investors are, see who bought it, see how it's all structured, see what's going on the back end, and because I'm really curious. I think this is like a 50-year. I think this is a long-term play for the Weaver family there, right? So
yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, I just can't get over the fact that Ryan says he wants to see the back end.
Who doesn't? I just say it. Who doesn't?
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Fair question.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Fawn.
Congratulations, Fawn. You are doing incredible things, and this just adds to it. And I don't know. At this point, you got to be excited about what's next. I mean, she's been able to do such cool things. What's next?
What else does she have up her sleeve?
All the charitable work too. We didn't even talk about that. All the great charitable things she's doing. I mean, crazy stuff. So very cool. And again, congrats. So, all right, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Katie, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me booking my flight over to France to check this out, and also over on Instagram at KatieProof.
Kathy.
You can find me on Instagram at KKCastStrength.
Ryan.
I'm in Katie's suitcase going to France. Otherwise, that 10th MTN whiskey across all socials, and our website's 10thwhiskey.com. That's 10th whiskey with an E.
All right, McNew.
You're not like chartering your own private plane, being a
millionaire.
I
think he's hiding in her suitcase because he's not allowed in the country anymore.
Oh,
could be.
Could be the issue.
Could be.
You can find me on Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. That's one you got to check out because we put all of our previous shows out there. Maybe you want to hear that interview with Fawn Weaver. It is out there. Just search our shows, and you will find our interview with Fawn Weaver. Pretty cool stuff. And very early on, when she was kind of just getting things going with Uncle Nair, so very cool stuff. So check it out, abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us. We are in the St. Louis suburb of Arnold, Missouri. We'd love for you to come in and check out, sit down at the bar, and we'll give you a couple pours, whatever you think is interesting. And of course, because you can try before you buy at our place. So online, we're available at abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/theABVNetwork.
Great job today, gang. Fartance, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some of the great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro is owned and operated by Russell Creed, who makes stills for the hobby distiller. He offers a one-stop shop for everything the at-home distiller needs. Whether it's a small, experimental stovetop still or something bigger you run outside, he has the still or parts you would have difficulty fabricating yourself if you were trying to build a DIY still project. Additionally, he has resources to assist in creating unique distilled spirits, including heirloom grains, barrels for aging, and recipes. Check out Russell's company online at moonshinestillpro.com. Finally, I have a question for you. Have you ever boxed a bear? Of course not. That'd be silly. Bears really don't follow the rules, so shots in the back of the head, punches to the nuts, and scrums after the bell would be the norm. A better idea would be to enjoy Boxing Bear Whiskey, a brand crafted by Nobleton's Distilling House in Union, Missouri, and sold exclusively at the ABV Barrel Shop in suburban St. Louis. This is a popular offering that sells out quickly, but when you are in town, stop by the ABV Barrel Shop and see if they have it in stock. Better yet, sign up for their email and text distribution over at abvbarrelshop.com, and you'll know exactly when it is in stock. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening, and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.